Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. It is finally time for us to give away a collection here once again on the channel. We are celebrating 300 subscribers, and I am giving away the collection in this box that I picked up, I guess, about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something like that, and it has been sitting here. I've been very patiently waiting to get into this. I am pretty excited to see what's in here, and I hope anyway, that you guys are pretty excited about it too. The collection break giveaways that I do here on the channel all work the same way. It's very simple. I know I have several new subscribers since I did the last one, 100 in fact. And the way it works is this: this isn't a contest. There are no losers. Everybody who is a subscriber gets cards if they want to get cards. It's really that simple. The collection in here I have not seen, you have not seen. I'm going to open it here, and every card in here is up for grabs. There's going to be nothing that I hold in reserve, nothing that oh no, I'm going to keep that. There's none of that nonsense here on Card Wolf. Everything in here is available to you. All you have to do is make a list of the cards that you would like to receive and email me your list and your mailing address, and I will send some cards out to you. I want your list to be as long as possible because, of course, there will be some overlap. There will be cards that, 5 or 6 people may want, and in that case, I'll just roll a die and assign numbers, and whoever number comes up will get that particular card. So if your list is pretty long, that guarantees that you'll get some cards that you actually want, and I won't just send you random cards. Nobody wants that. So a long list and your mailing address, you'll email that to me. So the way this works is just leave a comment below and I'll comment back with my email address. I'm also going to put my email address this time in the description box below to make sure that everybody has it. But please do leave a comment and let me know that you want to participate and get some cards out of this. As I've said, I really hope that this is a good collection. I have good feeling about it from the pictures that I saw. So we're going to get into this and see what's in here. This is pretty simple, like I said. You just do the email and with your list and all of that, and we figure it out from there. And that is it. I want to thank you guys once again. I think I am going to need my knife to get into this. I want to thank you guys once again for getting me this far to 300 subs. It is an amazing number to me. I know a lot of channels maybe have more than that. It's not a big deal to them, but it is a huge big deal to me, and that is why I want to do this this big giveaway. It is a lot of subscribers, and I never ever thought I would get this far. So I am very grateful for that. Looks like there's some good packing material in here. Show you guys that. And there are indeed 2 binders. That's what I was promised by the seller, and that looks like they used a lot of that ubiquitous blue painter's tape that we see. And just make sure there's nothing else in this box. There is not. So toss all of that stuff aside, and I've got 2 binders here. And as I said, anything in these binders is going to be up for grabs to you as one of my subscribers. And again, thank you all 300 plus of you, very much for getting me this far. I hope we find some good stuff in this collection today. I'll just get some of this tape off of here and see if we can get into these. These binders that they put these in are terrible binders. These are like dollar store binders, and these offer just about no protection for cards at all, honestly. I'm just going to rip through this tape because make it a lot easier. And so there is the first page of our first one. And you know what? I'm just going to set this second one aside over here for the time being. And as I said, these binders are terrible binders. I'm just going to take the pages right out of here and put them on the table. And we'll go through the pages. That way I can lift pages up and give you close-ups for the camera and all of that. And we'll get all of these out of here. Those are stuck. There we go. Plus you get a little preview. Looks like some Pete Rose cards back there. That is pretty nice to see. I did not know about that. All right, let me readjust this camera so you can actually see all of the cards as I go through here. All right, a little readjustment there. How's that? That looks like a pretty good view. And I'll, of course, move the cards up closer to the camera if I see something that merits that. But that looks pretty good. I'm looking at the camera. I think that's fairly well centered there. Pretty good focus. All right, I think we're in business now. This is the first binder of two. We're going to go through both of these binders. All of the cards are up for grabs to you. Let's get into it. First page is some scorecards from '92. Lots of Hall of Famers here. We got Winfield Smoltz, Eddie Murray, Paul Molitor, the Hawk, Andre Dawson, and Lou Whitaker, who I think should be in the Hall of Fame, but is not. And then we got some Donruss from around the same era. This is a bunch of Hall of Famers here. And then we got some Bo Jackson cards down here. Those are pretty sweet. I'll bring those up close to the camera. I know several of you collect Bo Jackson, and that's a nice upper deck collector's choice of Bo with the Angels there. That's a pretty nice card. And several Hall of Famers on here. Puckett, Blyleven, Sandberg, a couple of Sandberg cards here. So some nice Hall of Famers right off the bat. This looks like some Roger Clemens cards here, including a Fleer limited edition, unusual card there. And a nice all-star with Gary Carter and Dave Parker right in the middle there. Another Lou Whitaker for us. Nice Ricky Henderson highlight down there, a strawberry headliner. And here we've got more Hall of Famers, Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray, Steve Carlton. Nice Carlton Fisk card down here. He looks like he's questioning a call, perhaps. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like he's in his catcher's uniform there, so I'm not quite sure what call he's questioning, but there you go. And Dave Winfield, some Mike Schmidt, Don Mattingly. That's an unusual Schmidt card. I think that is a box bottom Mike Schmidt card. Actually, I'm going to check the back of that. Yeah, that is a box bottom. Somebody cut that. I guess the collector here cut that from the bottom of one of the boxes of cards, and that was 1988 tops. You don't see those too much. They didn't do a fantastic job of cutting that, as you can probably see. The card is unusual, but I would not say that they did. They should have used one of those swing arm paper cutters. That is really the best way to cut those cards. But nonetheless, pretty unusual card there. More Hall of Famers here. Nice Ozzie Smith All-Star. Andre Dawson, Johnny Bench Super Vet card from 1984, I believe that's from. So some more Hall of Famers there. Don Mattingly, Reggie Jackson, 1984 cards there, and 83 Winfield back here. Nice Rod Carew as well. Another Reggie Jackson here, and a Darryl Strawberry 89 All-Star insert card from Fleer. Now there are going to be, I know for a fact there are going to be some really good inserts in here. And they're going to be from, the ones that I saw were from the 90s, and I hope that those are coming up either later in this binder or maybe in this other one over here. We'll have to see about that. So again, be making your lists, and of course you can always pause and rewind and look at this video to double check these cards as much as you want. And of course I'm going to, any card that I think is unusual or particularly interesting, I'm going to bring up closer to the camera so that you can get a good look at it. I know some of you are very condition sensitive and you want to make sure any cards you get are a particular kind of condition. But honestly, I mean, I'm pretty condition sensitive myself, and I'm looking at these. They're in pretty nice shape. Most of these I'm looking at look like they were just pulled from the pack and put right in pages, honestly. I'm not seeing a lot of damage on these. Nice O-Peachy Doc Gooden cards here, two of them in fact. That's pretty neat. Don't see those too often. A couple of nice Tony Perez cards down here. That's pretty nice. Oh, and this Tony Perez, I just flipped it, and that is, I believe, that is a Topps traded card, and I believe that is a Tiffany card as well. The T means traded set, but this white, the backs of those cards do not look like that. Usually they have more of the sort of, you can see these are darker backgrounds here. They use a different kind of paper for the regular issue, but for the Tiffany cards, they use sort of the bleach white paper that is more common these days. And that I'm almost certain is a Topps traded Tiffany card. That is exactly how they look, and very unusual to find that. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Tiffany sets, but they were only released in sets, and I think they did about 3,000 to 5,000, depending upon the year, 3,000 to 5,000 sets. That was the only way you could get them, was as a set, and you could only get them, dealers could get them directly from Topps, and then plebes like us could get them from dealers. Very unusual to see singles taken out of sets like that. I mean, you certainly see them online and whatnot, but that's pretty neat. I do not see very many Tiffany cards ever come up in collections, so that's a neat Perez Tiffany there. More Hall of Famers. Definitely some more Hall of Famers here. Nice row of Trammell up here, and Mike Schmidt, Carlton. But these Darryl Strawberry cards I'm not familiar with. Those do not going to have to definitely bring those closer to the camera and see what that is. Very neat looking cards. Get the glare out of there for you. What are those? Those are Baseball's Best 2. Wow, I got to tell you, I'm not familiar with those Darryl Strawberry cards, and those are pretty unusual. It looks like some kind of very small set. It says it's out of 21, and there's no manufacturer on the front or the back. I'm looking at these pretty closely. I'll bring one closer to the camera so you guys can see it better. Pretty neat cards. If you're a Darryl Strawberry fan, those are pretty oddball and unusual cards. I can't say that I ever remember seeing those. Those are very interesting. I'll have to look those up online. I'm sure some of you guys are already racing to the internet now to check those out. I'm not familiar with those. Very interesting. Some George Brett cards here. Dave Winfield down at the bottom, a row of him, and one here. And of course, Gaylord Perry just hanging out back in the bullpen. That's Gaylord Perry just lounging there. What do we have here? Gary Carter, Carlton Fisk as well. A couple of Fisk cards here. Nice Clemens and a nice Maddox up here. And the Big Red Machine with Danny Driesen and Concepcion and George Foster. A nice 1982 Fleer card there. These are a little more modern than the cards we've seen so far in this collection. Some Mattingly's across the top there. And Eddie Murray keeping the runner on base. Don't try to advance. A couple Glavine cards down here. Pretty nice to see those. Winfield with the Blue Jays. I know several of you are Blue Jays fans, so that's a pretty sweet card there. And this is a whole page of Robin Yount. That's pretty nice. The oldest one on here appears to be the 1982 Fleer right there. And then you got, I believe this is an 83 Topps All-Star. Then a Leaf card. We just opened a pack of that the other day on Dorking with Dice. A couple of Diamond Kings. Nice Robin Yount page. And here we've got a Cal Ripken page. That's pretty nice. I think I have all these myself in my collection, but some pretty nice Ripkens here for sure. And of course, you got the Ripken baseball family here with Cal Ripken and Cal Ripken Sr., the former coach and manager of the Orioles, and of course Billy Ripken there on the left. So that's a pretty cool card if you don't have that one. Some nice Ripkens there, and Nolan Ryan. All right, now we're getting into it. Nice Nolan Ryan page here, and I believe that this is the full run of these this little Nolan Ryan subset that Topps did to commemorate his 5,000th strikeout, and it shows him with all the teams that he played for. So that's pretty sweet there to get all 4 of those cards. Nice Bowman Nolan Ryan here. That's a neat card too. And of course, the turn back the clock along with the actual card that goes in there is that's pretty nice too to see that. Nice Nolan Ryan page. That's all right. Some more Nolan Ryan here. Can't complain about that. And also got a Rafael Palmeiro rookie card down here. This is an unusual Will Clark card from Classic 1990. Very unusual design. Really no other cards looked like that then or since, quite honestly. So that's pretty cool. Will Clark on the Classic card there. And this is a nice Flair card here, actually. I'm just noticing that one. That is a nice card. These are thicker stock, if I can get this out easily. And the camera will allow me to show you. These are thicker stock cards and very, very glossy. You can kind of see there in the light. That's a very glossy card. Put that back in there. Nice Will Clark, if anybody collects him. And now we're getting into some of the kinds of cards that I thought I had seen in here when I looked at this. I think I actually saw this page of Clemens cards. Some real beauts here. This is a nice Bowman's Best a gold at the top there. That is a sweet card in the middle. And then over here is a Pinnacle Zenith, and you can see the gold bats sort of glowing in the background there. Beautiful card. Really a nice card there. And then what is this big show card? Who is that down there? Olbermann and Dan Patrick. Man, if you could find 2 worse announcers on TV than them, I haven't. I think those guys are terrible. Nice Roger Clemens cards, those. These are really good ones. I don't think any of these are inserts. I think these are, well, actually the Dan Patrick Big Show one is an insert for what that's worth, but the rest of these are regular set cards, but some pretty unusual ones. Definitely a nice Clemens page, and we should be seeing more cards like that as we go through this collection. I assume they must be in the second binder here. We're still not quite done with the first one. We got a nice page of Pete Rose cards, and we saw that subset of Nolan Ryan cards, the full set of them. And it looks like we got the full set of the Pete Rose subset too. That is pretty sweet. I believe that is from 85, I think, is when this came out. 85 or 86. But anyway, that is the full run of that. That is pretty nice. I don't recognize this card. What is this? Well, this looks like some sort of a joke card. Now, what kind of card is this? This is Cartoons. Okay, Charlie Bustle from the Dreads. This is a Cartoons Pete Rose card. That's certainly unusual. I've not seen that one before. So some Pete Rose and some more Pete Rose here, and a little Mike Schmidt tucked in here at the corner, it looks like. So that's pretty nice. More Pete Rose, 1981 Fleer. And I don't recognize that one. What is that? I don't recognize that card. Now, what? Oh, it's Conn's Meats. Okay, Conn's Meats is it's a grocery store in the Ohio area, and they did do cards for a little while. And I've actually never seen that card in person that I'm aware of. That is a pretty unusual oddball Pete Rose card. Conn's Meats also did cards a long time ago, back in I think it was I think they did cards in the 50s, and those are certainly unusual cards as well. This actually has a copyright date of 1989 for those of you who will be quizzed later at home. That is a 1989 Conn's Meats card, and pretty unusual Pete Rose card to find in here, so that's pretty sweet. Anybody who collects Rose out there, I think Ken at Ken's Cardboard collects Pete Rose. Ken, if you don't have that one, you should certainly stake your claim to that. And now these, my heart skipped a beat there when I saw these, but these are Archives reprint cards from Topps. These are not original Ernie Banks cards here. These are reprint cards, and you can see that obviously by these gold foil stamps on these cards. This is a 1971 Archives reprint and a Baseball Thrills Archives reprint. And then this Mickey Mantle's obviously a reprint as well. And then there's a Stan Musial puzzle card, which is something you don't usually see people put in plastic pages, but we'll take what we can get here. A nice Mickey Mantle Heroes card from Upper Deck there. That was an insert that they did. That's actually a really nice card. And the Stan Musial and Ernie Banks Flair Greats cards, those are pretty nice too, actually. And Flair Greats Tom Seaver, nice to see those. Those are some pretty cool vintage players there on more modern cards. And then these are these black and white cards are from the Conlon collection, which came out in the 80s and celebrated a lot of the old-time baseball players, which was very nice. And looks like there's an action-packed Vita Blue down here in the corner. These are kind of unusual cards. If you are not familiar with action-packed, I'll show you this one. These are sort of embossed. See if I can get the light to kind of show you that. They're sort of embossed and raised. So those are kind of neat cards, and you don't see those too much. I don't recognize this Tom Seaver card either. This company looks like it's Spectrum. The Miracle of 69. Maybe this is some sort of Mets subset. I do not... that's odd. For promotional use only. That must be some sort of... maybe they were... I don't know, passing these out at a convention or something. I don't recognize that Seaver card. That's pretty unusual there. So that's kind of an interesting card. Anyway, that's the last page of the first binder. So we still have an entire another binder to go through here, which is pretty awesome. So let's get ourselves into this. So he's got more tape down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to rip through the tape up here at the top. Pretty long video today because I want to make sure I go through all of these cards and get you a good view at everything. Okay, so this looks pretty interesting right here from the start. Once again, I'm going to take the pages out of the binder, and that way it'd be a little easier for us to go through them, and also get these cheap binders out of here because they really serve no purpose as far as protecting cards or anything of that nature. All right, so let's get these centered on the screen as well so you can see them clearly. That looks pretty good. All right, there we go. So I think that's pretty good. All right, so here we go. This is the second binder, first page, and we got some more all-time greats on this one. Again, these are Archives reprints. Eddie Matthews, that's 68 Eddie Matthews and a 52 there. And those are reprints, but still pretty cool cards. And these Star Quest cards up at the top, looks like we've got Russell Martin and Jimmy Rollins and Jeff Francoeur are who you're looking at there, because those names are really small. Nice Vita Blue 1987 Archives card as well, and some Fleer Greats, Johnny Bench and Roy Campanella. This card down here by my thumb is actually a metal card. This is from Leaf steel. It's a Will Clark, and it still has the protective film over it. And these are, I'm just going to scoot this so you can hear this. I can't hear it. So you can hear that. That's a metal card. It's actually made of metal. Pretty unusual to see that, especially with the film still on it. So that's pretty cool to find that in there. I wonder if we'll see some more of those in here. Second page. All right, now this is some interesting stuff. There's some Wade Boggs, a whole page of Wade Boggs. And there are some interesting cards on here. I see a couple of die cuts, a Topps Gallery card. I'm going to go through these a little more carefully so you can see everything. Nice Topps Gallery card up here with the gold border. Finest Gamers. This is also has the protective coating over it, as you can see. Topps Finest, and that's the Gamers insert that they did for that. That's a pretty sweet card. And then right next to it, this get this back in the page. This nice blue card over here. That is from Pacific, and I think that was from the Crown Royale collection, and that is an insert as well. That is M6, so that is pretty neat. This from that that's from that Fleer Metal Universe. Wade Boggs batting his way through eyeballs. That is a very weird card. This is not a Wade Boggs rookie. This is another one of those archives cards, as you can see by the gold seal here. So don't get too excited about that. Still a really nice card, and you know, these cards are all in really fantastic shape. Here is a die cut Wade Boggs from SP. That's Upper Deck SP, and then here's a checklist, also die cut from that same set. Very nice cards on this page. This is where we're starting to get into the some of the insert stuff that I had seen in the pictures and that I was pretty excited about. Kirby Puckett on this page. We got a bunch of Kirby Puckett cards. Some of these are pretty neat too. We got another one of those Pinnacle Zenith cards right in the middle there with the gold bats. Up here in the corner, we've got a nice Select card from 1995 with Kirby Puckett sort of glowing there on the card. I don't think any of these are inserts. I think these are, well, I don't know, this is an Electric Diamond Upper Deck card there, actually. But these do appear to be numbered as though they were part of the set, other than the Diamond Kings card, which is, of course, an insert from that year. Those were inserts and not part of the regular set. So some very nice Kirby Puckett cards there. That is pretty sweet. Also a Home Field Advantage one down here. Always like those cards. I think those are neat cards. Wow, this is... these are all Nomar Garcia Para cards, and this is just loaded. This page, wow. I don't even know where to begin with these. This is a bunch of die cut cards here across the top row. You've got this a Crown Royale card here. Lords of the Diamond, that was a Topps Chrome insert, and then this is a Bowman's Best Fusion insert, and you can see this is a pretty neat die cut card too. I'm pretty sure all of those are inserts. This Fusion one has two sides. Miguel Tejada is on the other side of that. And yeah, this is LD10 for the Lords of the Diamond one. And that is pretty nice. Some neat cards. Another one of those Fleer Metal Universe ones here. And I think that is the Boston Harbor that he is striding across there. That's pretty neat. And actually, this one might be the best one. I'm going to take this one out so you can see what this is. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. This is an Architect insert from Topps Tech was the name of this set, and it is an acetate card, and you can it's partially foil and partially see-through. I don't know if you can see my finger moving around the back of the card there, but this is an acetate card, and it is definitely an insert. It is A1 from that set, and those I remember being very tough pulls. Those Architect cards. I mean, Topps Tech was a pretty expensive set anyway, and those were pretty tough pulls. Man, if anybody out there is a Red Sox fan or a Garcia Para fan, I don't even know where to tell you to begin with these. There's some great cards on this page. Even this nice Topps Gallery that I just sort of skipped over right there. A lot of nice cards on that page. Really a good one there. Chipper Jones page here. This is all Chipper Jones. Some pretty nice cards there. Nice Power Plus card from Fleer Ultra. And then this is Eminent Prestige. That is from Upper Deck. Another insert there. Skybox Dominion. That's a double play. I think that one might have somebody else on the back too yet. Scott Rowland is on the back of that Chipper Jones card. And of course, Chipper Jones rookie right here, the Upper Deck Prospect card. Pretty sweet. Here's a Bowman's Best, another one of these. And these are very thick, nice cards too. Topps Chrome down here of Chipper Jones. He looks very young there. And Spectrum card there. That is a bunch of very nice Chipper Jones cards, definitely some inserts to be had there. And of course, the rookie cards, some very sweet cards there. I know several of you are Braves fans, so hopefully that will be appealing. And we got some more Braves on this page, it looks like. More Chipper Jones up here, nice Stadium Club card. Raw Power, named surely after the Iggy Pop album right here for the Fleer Ultra set. And what is this? This is not Chipper Jones, this is Andrew Jones, and that's a nice rookie card from Select. And then, I don't know if I had that on camera, but the Andrew Jones is up here. And then Greg Maddux across the middle. And then Greg Maddux down at the bottom, too. So very nice Braves cards coming through in here. And this got some Jeff Bagwell and some unusual assortment of cards. Got another one of those metal cards here. That's Robin Ventura. And that is another Leaf Steel card. And Power Plus Jeff Bagwell, that's, I believe, an insert. Hit Parade from Donruss Studios, 98, Jeff Bagwell. And then across the top row, you got Robinson Cano from the Yankees and a Jason Bergman card, and that's a rookie card if you like Jason Bergman. Craig Biggio gallery card in the middle, and several Bagwell cards. So that's pretty neat stuff there, too. Like what we're seeing out of this. Got some Tony Gwynn here. Can't go wrong with Tony Gwynn right across the top there. Nice Fleer card there in the middle. That is gold medallion edition Fleer card. That's pretty sweet. Fleer Ultra there as well. And a Sammy Sosa gallery card. That is a really nice looking card as well with the gold border. Sammy Sosa right here in the middle too. And a Hard Hats card. Pretty sure that is an insert of Sean Green. That is from Leaf, and that is a card that is almost losing one of these 21 cards. So you got to be careful about that. Come on, Card Wolf. Watch it. More Sammy Sosa across the bottom, including Gallows Gallery, which I'm not familiar with. That looks like it was a gallery insert of some sort. Flip this over and have a look at that. Yeah, that's GGSS, so that is definitely an insert. I guess Bill Gallo, of course, yeah, he was an illustrator, and so I guess they had him illustrate some cards for this. That is not a sketch card. That is just a regular card. I'm going to double check that. I'm pretty sure that is not a sketch card. No, that's just a regular card with a glossy finish. Actually, it's a very nice card if you like that sort of thing. So some nice Sosa cards there, nice Gwynn cards. On this page, it looks like we got some Manny Ramirez. Plenty of Manny Ramirez here. That's pretty nice. Stuff going on here on the top row. Plenty of that's quite some nice stuff. Total Tops down here in the corner by my thumb. Big Playmakers by Victory in the middle, which is a pretty unusual card. Topps Chrome here. And this one is a Dominators card, that Fleer card. Diamond Dominators, that is a nice insert there as well. I'm losing some out of the top here. These pages that these are in are not particularly great plastic pages either. I'm going to have to be really careful about these cards. That's actually a Studio Ramirez that fell out of there. That's a pretty nice card too. And these cards are sharp. I mean, I have been pulling some of these cards out and looking at these very closely, and they are in great shape. Very sharp, nice cards. Down here, these are not Ramirez cards. This is, man, you can barely see Movon's name on there. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but that's a sweet upper deck card there. That is Hitting Forte. This is not I don't think it's an autographed card. I'm going to double check that. No, that is not an autographed card, but boy, it had me fooled there for half a second. I thought maybe it was, but it is not. That's a Brett Smith Topps or Bowman Chrome. First Bowman Chrome Brett Smith card, and that's some sort of cool, it's a numbered refractor to 250. So if you're a Yankees fan or a Brett Smith fan, that could be an interesting card for you to put on your list. Remember, I'm going to reiterate this. Every single card in this collection is available to you. I'm holding nothing back. So no matter what you see in here, it is absolutely available to you. There's nothing that I'm going to put in reserve. Nobody has a claim on anything. You can claim anything that you see out of this collection. That's kind of the whole point of this collection break giveaway. And I look very forward to seeing what you guys decide that you want out of here. It's always fun for me. And, I may miss things too. That has definitely happened in the past 2 collections that I've given away on this channel. There were several cards that, I was kind of flipping through them and I didn't really notice a couple, and some really good cards in there that some eagle-eyed viewers noticed and claimed and got some good stuff. So that may happen again here. This page is quite interesting. This has got some very interesting stuff, including, I'm going to start with this Canseco because it is a an EX card, EX 2000, and I did a whole episode devoted to these cards a little while ago. These are foil overlays on top of acetate, and you can see my fingers moving behind the acetate there, and it's the reverse image on the back with some stats. These are beautiful cards. I hope that there are more of those in here. It's a really nice Canseco, and there are a bunch of really nice cards on this page. I'm going to go through these a little bit with you. The card up here in this corner is the Motherlode. This is one of the inserts from the Fleer Metal universe, and these are really nice cards and were very hard to pull. It's the Motherlode insert with Matt Williams, and you can see the glossiness there. And as I run my finger over this card, this part of it is raised. These nice things that look like they should be on a dollar bill or whatever, these are raised. So this is a really very nice card. This is 2 out of 12 insert, and these were very tough pulls. So that is a great card if you're a Giants fan, or you like Matt Williams, or you just like very nice inserts. That's a nice one. Here's another nice insert here. This is a diamond. This is a diamond chrome card here of Johan Santana. That's a very sweet card there. Mike Piazza gallery card, and a star rookie card from Upper Deck right in the middle there. Mike Piazza looks like he's swinging a sword and about to try to slay a dragon with that pose. Oh, okay. Now I gotta take this one out too. This is a very unusual insert. This is a Ticket Studs insert, and you can see it looks like a ticket. It's shaped like a ticket, and this actually folds out. I haven't seen one of these for a long time. This is in fantastic shape. Usually these are horribly beat up, but this is in amazing shape. It's got a little gloss to it, as you can see there, and that is a really, really nice card. You can see that is 4 out of 15 Ticket Studs insert there. That is really sweet, and you can see at the bottom that is from Fleer 2003. I can't remember the last time I've seen one of those. That is a really nice card, and definitely an insert that, if you like Mike Piazza, that is a really good insert. Griffey, a couple of Griffey cards down here, and another Mike Piazza Bat Patrol card there. Sounds like something that Bruce Wayne should be doing, but that is an insert. That Bat Patrol card is a 10 out of 24 insert. This really interesting page, really fun to see some of those inserts that I've not seen for a long time. And man, there's there's a few other nice ones on this page too. I'm going to go through these for you very carefully. Alex Ochoa here. This is also got some raised foil here. Really nice die cut. That's a sweet card there. Torrey Hunter. This is a Gaudy or a play ball. That's what that was. Upper Deck play ball card. That is unusual too. Haven't seen one of those for a while. This is a ProView Hideo Nomo. I'm pretty sure that one is an insert as well. Yeah, that's ProView 22. So that is a Nomo insert if you like him. I gotta skip ahead to the real gem on this page though, which is this Robbie Alomar card down here. This is from SP. This is a die cut foil hologram card. I'm gonna see if I can get this on the camera so that you can see. There it is. See the hologram, and as you move it, his expression changes. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. I think I got it so you can see it. It's a really neat card. I hope there are more of those in this. These were hard pulls too. These are, this is SPX9. This is really, really nice insert. It's in great condition too. That is like right out of the pack, being very careful with that. That is a really nice Robbie Alomar card there. Alfonso Soriano, blue bordered parallel Topps Chrome right in the middle. League Leaders A-Rod card over here by my thumb, and an Alfonso Soriano card from, I think that's from Playoff Piece of the Game. Now that is not a mem card, but it kind of looks like it should be actually. I put this Torrey Hunter back in here. Man, some really nice inserts and unusual cards. These I didn't even mention these two cards down here, the Latin Heat and New York State of Mind cards. Those are also inserts, as you can see by the numbering here. Man, these are some pretty neat cards. I'm some more neat ones on here actually. This looks like a bunch of Cardinals for the most part on this page. Got Edgar Renteria there in the vintage. Now that is not a Topps card actually. I think. I'm trying to remember what company. That was Upper Deck that did that, even though they used a Topps design. As a very unusual thing to see. And this card in the middle is a Topps HD card of Rick Ankiel. Again, if you're a Cardinals fan, this may be a good page for you. These are very thick cards as well. don't know if you can see that on the camera, and they're also very glossy, really pretty cards, these Topps HD cards. I really would like to open some packs of those. Maybe I'll see if I can find some packs of those to add to the dorking box one day. Those are really pretty cards. Nice card up here in the corner. This is a rookie J.D. Drew card. Let me get that on the camera for you so you can see. And that's a nice card there. And that is from Private Stock, which I believe, I can't remember what company did that. I don't think it was its own company, but that's a cool Private Stock rookie of J.D. Drew. And you got Vernon Wells down here, another Private Stock card. I think it was Donruss that did that. I think that was Donruss, and that's also a rookie, really nice Vernon Wells card there. And then down in this other corner, you got Brandon Watson. That is an opening day rookie card, and I believe that's a blue parallel. And then right in the middle here, Jared Weaver. That is not a. I know that everybody's going to think that is an Allen and Ginter card, but I think that was just an insert that Topps did back then. That's Champions of the Games. That's an insert that they did. I don't think that was an Allen and Ginter card. I think that predates when Topps started doing Allen and Ginter. Here we've got another of those really just beautiful Bowman's Best gold cards there. Pretty sweet card there. Moises Alou across the top there. Nice Lou Brock upper deck card in the middle. I certainly like that one. This Moises Alou here is numbered. It is serial numbered to 99, and that is a Pacific card. So that is a pretty sweet one. Ryan Braun down here for the Brewers fans. Many Brewers fans watch channel. Another Lou Brock down here, and this is Ken Griffey Says Lou Brock card. That is a pretty neat card there. That was a Gaudy reprint sort of design that Upper Deck did. And that's a really nice card as well. And the award winner for Comeback Player of the Year for Mark McGwire down there in the corner. Of course, his trophy card right there. Pretty neat cards in here, and we got some pretty nice cards here too. We got this Rick Ankiel die cut card here. I probably don't have to take that out. You can see what is going on there. And then a Rookie Cup card in the middle of Brandon Webb. Jay Buhner from Donruss right there. Doc Gooden running the bases. Ozzie Smith gold card. Want to make sure you know that's a gold card. And Randy Johnson across the middle. I've been looking at this card up in the corner right here, and I'm going to show it to you guys up close. I do not recognize that card. It almost looks like that Darryl Strawberry card from before. Oh no, this is a Mother's Cookies card. Okay, that is an oddball and very interesting card too. Mother's Cookies is a local brand up in the Washington State area. And I do remember that they did cards. I wonder if this has a date on it. I thought it was the early 90s. There it is, 1990. So that is what I'm remembering correctly. And I think that they did a set, and it was just Mariners, and I thought that they did I'm trying to remember, I think they did 2 or 3 cards of each player. So there are probably a couple of other cards of Randy Johnson in different poses, and I believe they did Griffey as well in that set. So those are the 2 biggest names. Randy Johnson, of course, Hall of Famer. So that's a pretty neat card. Again, I don't know the value of that. You guys can look that up and see, but that is a really nice card. One that I didn't even recognize, and have not seen that one in a long, long time. So we have on this page, we got Ichiro across the top. Not bad to see that. We got an A-Rod rookie in the middle here, right here. A-Rod rookie there. And another Fleer Metal Universe card of Kevin Appier there. Looks like he's hurling through seaweed, perhaps. Jim Edmonds down here playing with passion. I think that is an insert. Tino Martinez rookie card. I see that one right away. And a neat, this is a Topps Gallery. This might be an insert too. Matt Morris Impressions card down here in the corner. Flip the back to see if that's numbered normally, so that's probably not an insert, but this Jim Edmonds is an insert from Topps. That's Playing with Passion insert. That's pretty sweet. Some nice cards on that page. Mark McGwire page here, it looks like, and some unusual cards here. This is a Woolworths card up here in the corner. That is pretty cool. I don't see those often. Those came in like one of those little cardboard box sets. Here's a Power Elite Home Run Heroes card from Topps Chrome up here with my on the other side of the top row. Nice foil stamped card here of McGwire. And here's a Members Choice Stadium Club card here in the middle. Those are pretty rare as well. And this is, I'm going to have to take this one out. This is a really cool insert. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. This is from Upper Deck. as you can see by the many upper deck logos on this card. It's kind of like some sort of a license or permission card or something. I'm trying to get it so you can actually see it without too much glare. And then on the back, it looks the same way. That is a Superstar Summit insert of Mark McGwire from Upper Deck, and those were pretty tough pulls as well. I remember really wanting to pull those because I thought they were such cool cards. I really liked the design on those, and those were hard to get out of those packs. So that's a pretty cool one there. What is this? This is looks like Pujols on this page. Albert Pujols. Lots of cards of him. Pretty nice to see that. We don't usually see him in these. It's a Topps 206 card down here that I've got on the screen right now. I think that was, I'm trying to remember, I think those were, even back then, I think those were online exclusive cards, and that's the only one of those cards so far that we've seen in this collection. This guy must have been pretty into Albert Pujols. It looks like he's got quite a few of his cards on this page. That's a pretty nice T206 card there from Topps. And the Albert Pujols in the middle is C3, so this is a Connections insert with Pujols and Scott Rowland. Nice pull. If you like Pujols, definitely some cool cards on there for you. Barry Bonds. We never seem to open a collection on this channel without finding a bunch of Barry Bonds cards. Easy to understand why. He was, of course, a huge superstar and did all kinds of stuff, some of it impressive, some of it questionable, but in any event, we've got a bunch of Barry Bonds cards, including down in this corner, we've got a Pacific Collection Bonds, really pretty card there, and right next to that, another Members' Choice Stadium Club card. That's pretty sweet. And this is an OPG card here, and this plastic page is actually a much nicer, it's a much nicer quality page than the other ones. I don't think this one is going to start losing cards on me. These are in here pretty nicely. Probably the oldest card on this page is this 88 Donruss card right there. But some pretty nice Barry Bonds cards for sure, if you're into him. More Barry Bonds here, it looks like. Plenty more Barry Bonds, in fact. Here's a Stadium Club card up here, the sideways card. I'll put that on camera so you can check it out. Very nice cards from that year of Stadium Club. There's a Prism card here. Now, that was back when Prism was sort of its own company. Here's a Luminaries card here. I think that might be an insert. We'll check the back. And here's Masters. Like Bonds needs more ego inflating, putting him on a card where he's called a master. That's just what you need. That's from Topps Gallery. Another Stadium Club card down here. And a nice League Leaders Foily card there. I like that. And that's a double-sided card. You got Jason Giambi on the back. And plenty of Bonds for you. Some pretty interesting cards there. And is this more Bonds? This is still more Bonds. Well, it's not all Bonds. All right, we just got Bonds across the top. This is a sticker card. I recognize that, and it's pretty unusual. I'll pull that out so maybe you can see, if I can get the light, kind of see where the edges of the sticker parts of that card are. It's a pretty unusual card. I believe those were inserted. Yeah, that is an insert. That's 24 of 30, as you can see there. I believe those were inserted into Upper Deck. Interesting Fleer card here in the corner, 1991. And then over here, a Spirit of the Game Barry Bonds from Donruss. We got some Deion Sanders cards across the middle, including a pretty cool Metal Universe Deion Sanders card. I haven't seen that one before. That's pretty nice. And we got some Frank Thomas at the bottom. Pretty nice Frank Thomas card. So what do we have here? This is an Ultimate Victory, and that is a pretty sweet Frank Thomas. That looks horrible on the page because I'm getting weird reflections. I'll take that out so you can see. That is, it's got a little bit of a crease to it. So if you claim that one, be prepared that that does have a little bit of a kind of a crease to it. I don't know if I could get that to show up on the camera, but it's a pretty neat card. I don't remember ever seeing that one before. That's a pretty cool card. And then this is a Hostess Frank Thomas card here. This was made by Donruss, I believe, but it was inserted into Hostess baked goods products, cupcakes and Twinkies and things like that. So that's pretty unusual Frank Thomas down there in the corner. Looks like we just have a couple pages left, and this page is all Rickey Henderson, including 3 cards of him in his underwear sitting on some bases. He's there with the Yankees, and then at the top with the A's, including a 1982 Fleer and an 83 Topps. And then more Rickey Henderson on this page. Our last page is going to be Rickey Henderson as well, and these are a little more interesting. There he is on top. He's here with the Blue Jays in the center card here. And then down at the bottom, the sideways card, he's here with the Padres. And then in the middle, he's on the throwback design with the Red Sox. And that's not Ricky Henderson, that's Reggie Smith, Archives card. Cool Pinnacle Zenith here of Ricky Henderson with the gold bricks behind him. I'm not sure what that is. I don't recognize this one in the corner, though. I'm curious what that is. Well, that's a Dream Team card from Score 1990, and that would be from Score Series 2 because it is a very high-numbered card. That's a nice card there. I don't think I've seen that one before. So there you go. That is your collection from which you can pull anything you want. And you can start making your lists now. Of course, if you have any questions about how this works, you can leave them in the comment section and I will answer you right away. This is really a pretty nice collection. I think there were a lot of good cards in there, a lot of stuff that I was pretty happy to see in there. Some nice inserts as I thought, and a ton of Hall of Famer cards. Again, make your lists and make them as long as you want. I usually send out 2 or 3 cards per person, sometimes up to 5 or 6, and a few people will get a package full of stuff, including cards from this collection and other cards that I think they might like. So thank you once again for helping me get to 300 subs. I hope that you're excited about this collection and that you saw some things in here that you would like to claim for yourself. I cannot wait to start sending these out. I have stocked up on stamps and envelopes, so we are all set and ready to go. Just leave your comments and then start sending me emails with your lists and your mailing address so I can get these out to you. I will send anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you live. I will send to you, no problem at all. I sent to, I think, 6 different countries last time. Would love to get more countries out there. If we can get 7 or 8 countries this time, that would be even better. Sent out hundreds of cards last time. I expect to send out hundreds of cards this time. Again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I really hope that you guys take advantage of this giveaway and claim some cards for yourself. That's the whole point, and I'll go ahead and give you a chance to do that, and I will be back tomorrow. I haven't decided what kind of video I'm going to do tomorrow, but it should be enjoyable and exciting, and in the meantime, as always, happy collecting.